Today I'm going to tell you everything you want to know about this food sealer. This is by Gatsby. I bought this, I've tested it, been using the last couple of weeks. You're going to see how it works with some chicken. We got some steak over here as well. I'm going to show you exactly how it works, run you through all the different settings it has. Super compact machine here. You could do vacuum canisters, sous vide. You could rent stuff from freezer burn. This thing does it all. Right off the bat, to just some things to know, you're going to get the vacuum sealer right here. You're going to get 5 by 18 by 12 pre-cut bags, which are right over here. You get 2 of these rolls right over here, which is 10 feet. You get a drip tray, and these 10 feet ones are 2 by 11. We already have one in the machine right over here as well. So let's kind of take a look at some of these features. I'm going to walk you through all of them, and we're going to do that. The nice part about this, you do not need scissors because this has a built-in cutter right over here, which we will cover in a second. So let's go over here now and get this going. So let's go. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this roll right over here, and we need to make a seal on the outside here to get our seal. This is so much better than kind of your traditional bags because it's going to make a tighter seal, and this material is much better than your typical bag. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to put this right over here, and we're going to put this down just like that. And then we want to lock this in. So once this is locked in just like that, you'll see we have a display right over here. This cord is really nice. It's about 4 feet. And then on the back side right over here, we have cord management. So we could just wrap it around, which is awesome. So we have a couple different options, as you can see right over here. We have sealing. We have the pressure. Usually I'm using moist because you could do dry. So this is going to be for like nuts, bread, anything dry. We have moist, which is going to be like chicken and stuff like that, and meats. And then you have double. Pressure, you have normal and gentle. We have the vac seal right over here. We have a manual feel, and then we also have manual vacuum. I like to use these two the most. I'll show you in a second why. And then you also have the way you could do jarring and canning right over here. There is a hose set up right inside, which I will show you in a second. So we need to make the seal now right over here. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to hit the manual seal right over here, just like that. And there's a countdown clock right over here. You'll see it's going down just like that. So you know exactly where you stand in the process. So now you hear that click right over there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to pop this out right over here. And you'll see there's a nice seal right over here. Nothing is coming in here or out of here. So what you want to do is you're going to want to leave yourself about 3 to 4 inches from what you want to seal. And you can kind of slip this underneath if you wanted to. So what you're going to do is you're kind of just slip this under just like that, because we want to cut this bag right over here. So we're going to do these 2 steaks right over here. You can kind of get a little measurement just like that. We're going to kind of go back just a tiny bit right over here. Pull this back just like that. I like to leave myself a little extra space. And we literally just cut, oops. We got to put that down just like that. And we literally just cut it just like that. And we have a nice little bag right over here. You could see you could rate on these. And they're going to last a good bit of time. Now, we'll do some steak first, then we will do some chicken. We'll do the chicken in the pre-cut bag so you can kind of see that. So, we're just going to load up the steak just like this. This bag is way too big for this, but that is fine. So, once we have this done just like that, I like to pat it down a little bit. Now, you have a couple different options here. You're just going to put this down just like that, and you're going to hear that click. You want to make sure it's locked in just like that, and this will turn blue when it is locked in. Now, you have a couple different options with this. I feel with steaks, I like them tight. I like to do the manual. So, you do have the option over here to do this one right over here, the sealing, and normally you could do like a moist and maybe a double moist, and then you could just hit vac seal. But for this one right over here, I'm going to do the manual vacuum, so I control it. So when I think it's out and I'm good to go, I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to hit manual seal. If you use these two buttons over here, it's going to kind of figure out when to go, when to stop, and then automatically seal it so you don't have to do anything. Just really depends on what you want to do. I found for steaks, and for me personally, I like them shrink wrapped heavy, so I would rather be in more control. So we're just gonna hit the manual right over here. And you can see right over here, we're just gonna hold down. And you can see it's starting to shrink and suck that air out of here. And we're starting to get tighter right over here, as you can see. This is also great to save on freezer space as well, so you don't have to have those bulky bags in there. So we kind of see here, we're sucking out. This bag's a little too big for this, but it's still sucking out. Now we're gonna hit the manual seal right over here. And that's gonna count us down, and that is sealing it right now. So let's just have that go just like that. And then we're gonna hear a click. You hear your click, and you're good to go. You got your nice little seal right over here done. I should have cut this a little smaller, but still, nice little seal right over here. Let's do some chicken now in this other one right over here. Now, this does also come with a backup strip too if you wanted, and you have the option to order all sorts of different bags. So this is gonna be the bags that it comes with. So let's just put a chicken breast in here. I do like the option of having stuff like this, because if you get a big pack of chicken and you're only gonna take out 2 breasts, I'd rather just take out 2. I don't wanna take out 5 every time. So literally just gonna pop that in here just like that. We're gonna make sure we got everything set up just like that. So we have that. We have our blue screen right over here, and we're just going to hit, I'm going to do this manual again. So you can see here, this is a much better bag for this. You'll see it sucking out the air a lot on this one. That's why you have to learn to cut down the bag the right way right over here. And then this will eventually stop if you want to. I'm gonna stop it right over here, and then I'm gonna do the manual seal, and it's gonna count me down from about 6 or 7 or whatever it's at, and then it will click, and then we'll know we're good to go. So we have that right over here. You'll see the chicken right over here. Nice tight seal. A lot of that air is out of there. So that's kind of the importance why you need to get a smaller bag when you're doing this. Now, this right over here is going to be your heating element right over here. This is your drip tray that's removable. And this is the air suction hose right up in here. So if you were doing canning or anything like that, you can use this to can. You just hook it up over here, and then you would use the canister or marinate button right over there. This machine is just really, really great. We get a lot of meat. We cook a lot of meat. So we're always buying in bulk, and we're trying to do that. Just really easy to use is what I like about this. When I first got this, I thought it would be extremely complicated to use. But the fact that you can see your progress right over here to know how much longer you have to do, there's nothing worse than just kind of sitting there and being like, is it ready? Is it not ready? So just some things to note about that right over here. Again, easy to store, doesn't take up a lot of space. When you're done with this right over here, you literally could just unplug it right over here. And then this back right over here, you'll see right back here, it has a nice little wraparound. So you can put your cord just like that, and super, super easy. So if you are looking for a great vacuum sealer for meats, for breads, for nuts, all that type of stuff, that's super compact, really easy to use. Literally, you take it out of the box and you are good to go. You don't have to worry about anything. Again, you could do all this stuff up here. This helps prevent freezer burn, takes out, you could do vacuum canisters. You have a marinade function on this. This thing really does it all. It's super small, super compact, really easy to use. So if you're looking for a great vacuum sealer, definitely check this one out. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up.